Hi Sagittarius, this is your June 10th through the 16th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love entering your life this week. Spread number 2 is for those of you who are already involved with somebody. In the third spread, we'll see if anybody wants to get back together with you. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And we'll wrap things up with what you're not expecting to happen this week's spread. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Page of Cups clarified by the Queen of Wands. We have the King of Swords clarified by the Two of Cups. Then we have the Three of Cups clarified by the Hierophant. In the potential outcome, we have the Nine of Cups with the Knight of Cups and the Ten of Cups. And we also have the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also have water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and we have Taurus on the table. You know what I noticed right away about this reading? First of all, I don't usually clarify every single card in the main spread on the left. This time I did. I just wanted to make sure what that Three of Cups is. Alright, and yeah, like I said, what I noticed right away is most cards on the table are Cups cards. Right? We do have you, the Queen of Wands. We have the King of Swords. Then we have the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. We have the Hierophant. But the remaining cards, the remaining 6 cards are all Cups cards. Okay? So there's a lot of emotions. There's a lot of love here. And all that good stuff. But we'll get to that in just a second. Especially to the potential outcome. So yeah, the first card is the Page of Cups, clarified by you. Alright? And you're dealing with this King of Swords, the next card over. So the King of Swords could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or somebody with a lot of air in their chart. If they're not an air sign, this person, I don't know how this fits with all the cups, but this person could be somebody who is very straightforward, very smart, very intelligent. They could be somebody who wears uniform for work. Alright, and they will either invite you to go somewhere, to some kind of an event, or if both of you are going to the same event, they could approach you at that event. Speaking of events, in the middle we have the Three of Cups, right? The Three of Cups is a card of a celebration. It could be absolutely any type of an event. If this King of Swords happens to be Gemini, it could be their birthday coming up, right? And they may invite you to their birthday. If it's not a Gemini or if it's not their birthday, it could be absolutely anything, but it probably has something to do with the Hierophant. Right, the Hierophant could be a Taurus, but the Hierophant could be a card of something formal, something official, something traditional, something religious, something educational, absolutely anything, right? It could be like a formal event, or it could be a graduation, Perhaps you're a single parent, they're a single parent, your kids go to the same school, and both of them are graduating. But that's just for some of you. For most of you, it's some kind of a party. It's some kind of a party, and it has to do with the Hierophant. Alright, and we have the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck, so yeah. I think the Ace of Swords belongs to the King of Swords. You see how the King of Swords is holding up a sword? I think that's exactly the sword we're looking at in the Ace of Swords. I think this is them, even though they're going to be like very lovey-dovey, they're still going to be very straightforward, very direct. The Ace of Swords, as I often refer to it, is the no BS ace. No BS ace. Nobody is fooling or playing around with the Ace of Swords. People are usually honest. People are usually upfront and straightforward. But at the same time, this person is very loving. Okay? The King of Swords themselves is clarified by the Two of Cups. Right? And the Two of Cups, it features 2 people. Alright, I assume that's you and this King of Swords in the Two of Cups. It's a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of when 2 people are on the same page, feeling the same way towards one another. Perhaps you have a lot in common. You have a lot to talk about. Maybe, I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. What do you have in common with this person, if it's not too private, if it's not too personal? Alright? By the way, the Hierophant could be like a wedding they could be inviting you to, or it could be like a family event, or a housewarming party, whatever. Alright? In the potential outcome, we have the Nine of Cups, but the Knight of Cups and the Ten of Cups. So things are gonna get so lovey-dovey, it's not even funny. Okay? The Nine of Cups is a card of a wish come true. It's a card of a satisfaction and fulfillment. The Knight of Cups is the most loving, the most caring night the most romantic night out of all 4 nights. And then The cherry on top is the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is a family card. It's the happily ever after card. And it's a card of, if having children is still an option for you, the two of you could definitely have children together or more children together. Yeah, I think you guys will click right away, immediately, right? Instant chemistry, instant connection. Maybe this is somebody who is already in your life. And perhaps all it took was that Page of Cups for this whole thing to unfold, to pan out. All right? Really happy for you, Sagittarius. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Sagittarius, this spread is for you. We have the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the Nine of Wands on the bottom of the deck. What's going on, Sagittarius? We got 3 9s, 1 8, and a 10. It looks like a poker game. It looks like a poker game to me. But there's, I think one of you is away this week. One of you could be like spending a lot of time at work, or going in, or maybe one of you is away on a business trip, right? Because work is going to be very important. The Eight of Pentacles, the last card that came out, is a card of work, business, and finances. It's a card of working on something. The Wheel of Fortune clarifying it. It could be a card of literally going somewhere, or it could be a start of a new cycle. Perhaps you or your person started a new job. And, when you start a new job, you stay longer hours because you need to get up to speed. Learn the ropes or something like that. Or perhaps it's just one of those weeks. Right? Because we got 3 9s. 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, 9 of Wands. There's one person in all of those 3 cards. But I don't see any breakups. The 9 of Wands is a card of somebody who is a wounded warrior. So perhaps you're missing, or your person is missing you, or you're missing your person, right? Because they're working, because they're burning the midnight oil. Alright, so again, Sagittarius, it's just 1 week. Perhaps it's important to spend time at work this week. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody wants to get back together with you, Sagittarius, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent next. We have the Devil, clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Star, clarified by the Ace of Cups. We have the Hermit, clarified by the Six of Pentacles. And we have the Moon on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have Aquarius and Pisces on the table. This spread is really, really earthy. The first spread was really, really watery. The new love spread was very watery. This spread is very earthy. Right? We do have other elements on the table, but look at it, right? The Devil could be a Capricorn. Capricorn is an Earth sign. The Hermit could be a Virgo. Virgo is an Earth sign. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. Very earthy. But what's actually going on here is that it's one of those spreads where I have mixed feelings. And I think you will have mixed feelings yourself. Maybe you're dealing with 2 people from the past. You could be dealing with 2 people for some of you, right? But there's definitely going to be an attempt to get this show back on the road. Definitely. And the Devil could simply be you're dealing with a Capricorn, like I said. But the Devil could be like something irresistible, right? The Devil could also be a card of toxicity. But I don't know. Perhaps this person had a problem in the past, and maybe they've healed it. Maybe they're no longer dependent on any substances or anything like that, and they're coming back, and they're going to report back telling you they no longer have that problem and they want you back. Something along those lines, right? The Star is a card of healing. The Star is a card of healing. Could be an Aquarius, but it's clarified by the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is true, genuine, authentic love. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Moon. The Moon is a card of fear. So if this person did have a problem, or if you had like big major problems between the 2 of you in the past, you may have fear that it's going to go down the drain all over again. At the end, we have the Hermit, clarified by the Six of Pentacles. So the Hermit could be a Virgo, but perhaps this is you needing some time to think about it, to wrap your head around it, to do some soul searching and things like that. The Six of Pentacles could be a card of having to make a choice, right? Again, maybe you're dealing with 2 exes. That happens sometimes when 2 people from the past show up. But it's also a card of like an equal give and take. It's a card of balance. So, right? So you may need to think about it to balance things out and see what you want to do about this. Okay, I like the Ace of Cups here. I like it. It's true, genuine love. All right, so it all depends on what happened and why the two of you broke up, or if there was some kind of a toxicity, or if this person did have a problem in the past with some kind of substance abuse or something like that. So think about it and let them know. All right, cool. Let's talk about your work, the business, and your finances. Sagittarius, this week we have the Nine of Swords, clarified by the Ten of Wands. We have Justice, clarified by the Ace of Swords. We have the Queen of Wands, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Libra. But I don't think zodiac signs really matter in this case. It's possible the person or people you're going to be dealing with is, one of them is a Libra. But what's actually happening here, it's like something or someone, an organization or a person is going to come to your defense, right? You could be literally dealing with the judicial system or government. All right, Justice clarified by the Ace of Swords right there. That's it right there. Either a court or a government. Well, court is government, right? But it could be like a government organization. And all of this is because you've been struggling with something, right? Because we actually start with a Nine of Swords clarified by the Ten of Wands. It is a card of a burden. Those two cards are talking about struggle, burdens, just going through some sort of situation, right? And here comes Justice, and it's clarified by the Ace of Swords. So Justice is going to be on your side, okay? You could be, if you're applying for some sort of a financial support, you could get money, all right? Or it could be a court case that's going to go in your favor, or something among those lines. Somebody's going to step up or step forward and like defend you, protect you. Justice will be served. Justice is on your side. Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. It could be paperwork that you need to file, or perhaps a lawyer is going to come in, or somebody's going to come in and help you file paperwork, right? The Page of Pentacles could be money. Could be money coming in, not much, but it's something. And at the end, we have the Queen of Wands clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. You're the Queen of Wands here, right? And as I was clarifying the Queen of Wands, I simply asked, so at the end of the day, how will Sagittarius feel about what's going on? And the Wheel of Fortune showed up. First of all, it's one of your major arcana cards. All right. Second of all, it's like a turnaround, a fortunate turnaround. Or it could simply start of a new cycle. Once this takes place with the Justice and the Ace of Swords, it will start a new fortunate cycle for you. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Sagittarius. We have the Devil, clarified by the Ace of Cups, the Three of Wands, clarified by the Star, the Six of Cups, and Justice on the bottom of the deck. Most of you already know that this is simply a repeat of the Love from the Past spread. The Devil showed up again, the first card. So it could be a Capricorn. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. All right. But I'm not going to repeat everything I said during that spread, during the Love from the Past spread. It's simply, well, Justice on the bottom of the deck. In this case, it's a major apology. Or maybe this person had to go through the system. Maybe they had to get into a rehab, or maybe they did have some kind of a substance abuse problem, and they have a criminal record because of that, or something along those lines. So they had to get institutionalized, if there is such a term. All right, but I think they're all good now. They're coming back, and again, you will have to make a decision. Again, for the 10th time, it's up to you. The Six of Cups right next to the deck is a soulmate card. It's also a card of somebody coming back from the past, right? So, and you all have to decide. I can't help you here because I don't know exactly what happened and whether you can forgive and forget, and how serious or how bad it was the first time around, and if you can find it in your heart to forgive and forget. You know, tarot is a guide. You will have to make this decision. In this case, but in particular. All right, Sagittarius, so that's what I have for you for this reading, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Sagittarius, have an amazing week.